I really like the animations from SAS Flash. I've been following them since the beginning and they create super simple yet beautiful 2D animations. Recently, they also started adding 3D elements inside a 2D environment, which make their animations even more interesting. In today's video, I'm going to show you the entire process of how you can create 3D animations inside a 2D environment in After Effects. I will show you how to find the assets, how to design them, and how to animate everything step by step. And it will be amazing if you could hit that like and subscribe button. It really motivates me to create more videos for you. Now let's take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, which is AEJuice. With this year's Black Friday, the folks over at AEJuice decided to offer an incredible 98% off on their products. Today I want to highlight the I Want It All bundle, which gives you access to more than 80 packs and over 10,000 assets. The best part is that it's all pre-built right inside of the After Effects and Premiere Pro, so you can import the assets with just one click. The quality of these assets is seriously impressive, from the sound design to texture, AI effects, and much more. This offer is only valid until the end of the year, and with my link, you can grab the full bundle for just $149 instead of over $9,000. Don't miss this opportunity, it is one of the best deals you ever find. Alright, before we dive into After Effects, I just want to give you a few information about how I collected these assets for this video. For this video, we will need a 3D desk so we can use it in After Effects to view it in multiple perspectives. And I usually download my 3D assets from the Sketchfab. This is a free site and it has a lot of designs that you can use for your animation. So basically then I found a disk that it was good and I have downloaded. And for the next step, what I did was I just gave the ChatGPT a reference of the SAS Flash videos, and I asked the ChatGPT to give me the exact robot sitting on the desk. Once the still frame was generated, I jumped into the Google Nano Banana. I asked the Nano Banana to remove the text and the circle, and lastly I have just asked the Google Nano Banana to put a green background so I can remove it in After Effects without switching to too many tools. Now I have these assets and now let's go into After Effects really quick. Alright, now we are inside of After Effects and now let's start with creating a new composition. I'm gonna call it main. The width and height, I'm gonna just do it for the social media reel, so I'm just gonna change it into 1080 by 9020. Duration, I'm just gonna change it into 4 seconds, and the frame rate, I'm just gonna change it into 24 frames per second. Let's hit OK. Alright, let's just create a new folder in here and let's just call it assets. I'm gonna just bring these two folders in here and then one more folder. I'm just gonna call it comps. Alright, we have it. Let's create a new background. I'm gonna just call it BG. The color seems to be fine. Okay, now let's go into the comp folder. The first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm just gonna bring the table, and once I do that, as you see, the engine will change from the classic 3D to advanced 3D, which is okay. And now what I'm going to do is that I'm just gonna press R to reveal the rotation. We're gonna just quickly adjust a few settings of this disk to make it a bit more appealing. Okay, this seems good. Let's just scale it a bit, placing it in here. That should look good. All right, now let's just bring the character and I'm gonna go into the effects and preset tab really quick in here. I'm gonna add the effect Keylight and let's just place it on top of the character. Let's just solo it so we can see it better. I'm gonna get the green color, but as you see, it didn't completely remove the green color. So in order to fix that, we need to go into screen matte and I'm gonna just increase the clip black a bit. Now we have it. It looks good. However, we have a Nano Banana logo in here, so we can just use the mask tool to select it and we can just change the mask into invert. That looks good. Now let's just design it a bit further. I'm going with the ellipse tool selected. The color doesn't matter. It should be the brand color. I'm going to just draw a circle like this. All right, this looks good. Let's just push it beneath the character and let's just rescale it a little bit like this. That looks good. Let's just select it, recompose it, and we're going to call it character. And there we go, we have it. This looks good. Now let's just adjust it almost in here. Now we have our basic scene. It's set up like this, which is completely okay. Now it's time to animate the camera. Now in order to do that, I'm just going to set this one on 3D as well. And we're gonna right click, new, we're gonna create a new camera. The type is set on one node, the preset is set on 50mm, which is standard. And we're gonna just control the camera better by creating a new null object. And we're gonna parent the camera into null object. But in order to make this null work, we need to set it on 3D. And I'm gonna just call this one camera controller. Okay, we have it. Now let's just animate the view from the, let's say this front perspective to a top shot view. In order to do that, what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna just open the position. Also, I'm gonna hold Shift plus R to open the rotation as well. So I'm going to set a keyframe on position and orientation at the same time. Let's just go into, let's say 1 second, and then we can just respectively change the desk to top view like this. However, as you see, we have a problem with the character in here. So we're gonna just push it down. And this will fix the issue that we have in here. All right, this looks good. Now it is time to add a bit of zooming into this table. Okay, about here should be fine. This is just mandatory. You can just use however you feel comfortable for your scene. As you see, with implementing the 3D GLB models, it's going to be super easier for you to work in After Effects, and I have already made a video about it. So I'm going to just attach it at the end of this video so you can watch it and learn how you can animate deeply with the GLB models. Okay, as you see, it's a bit on top, so we're just gonna push it a bit down by using the Y value. Great, that looks good. Let's just apply the standard easings. I'm gonna just select every position keyframes, and then I'm gonna go into the keyframe velocity. Let's just set influence to 65%, so it will give you a graph like this. Great, we're gonna just repeat the same step for the orientation keyframes as well. That looks super nice, super good. Let's just extend it to 1 second and 12 frames. And when the camera is almost in here, we're gonna duplicate the camera to add a subtle zoom in effect. To do that, we just have to duplicate the camera. We're gonna press U to reveal the keyframes. We don't need these keyframes. Let's just remove it. And also let's just parent the first camera to the second camera controller. So that way we can control the null. When it's almost in here, I'm just gonna create keyframe for position and orientation again. And I'm just going to, let's say, I'm gonna create a super zoom, subtle zoom in effect. Okay, that looks super good, super nice for my taste. Now it is time to add the newspaper for the finishing part. Now I'm going to personally use the AEJuice, as I have explained at the earlier of this video. AEJuice Pack Manager, it offers you over 130 packs with the I Want It All bundle. And honestly, ever since I used these packs, it just saved me a lot of time and a lot of struggle. So every time that I want something, it's just basically many of things that I want to design or animate for my clients, it's already in here. It's in here. So I don't need to spend a lot of my time searching for assets in the internet unless I want to do something specific, which, this pack is gonna save you a lot of time. And I highly suggest you to take this offer before this year ends. So I'm just gonna search for a newspaper, and as you see in here, we have some cool newspaper styles that we can hover over it, and you see there are just super cool styles in here. So I'm just gonna open one of them, and I already have this one, and let's just bring this one. So I'm just gonna hit import, and AEJuice Pack Manager is just gonna download this asset and it's gonna import it. Alright, so as you see, we have this newspaper in here, but we need to adjust it a bit so it matches our current design that we have in here. One thing that I like about the I Wanted All bundle is that whenever you import an asset, it's just automatically gonna adjust it to your comp size. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes in this situation we need to modify it. So one thing that I'm gonna do in here is that I'm just gonna select the layer. I'm gonna right click on it in reveal. I'm just gonna select reveal layer source in project, and this will just give me the composition that it was created. I'm gonna just right click on it in composition settings. I'm just gonna right click on it, and let's just reverse the dimensions to 9020 by 1080. So now as you see, it automatically again adjusted it. Okay, this seems good. Let's just go when it's happening about the first camera animation about here, and I'm just gonna adjust it, let's say to here. Okay, this looks good, but it has a background, so we're gonna open it, and then I'm gonna reveal more layers by clicking on the shy icon in here so we can see more of these layers. And let's just find the background really quick. I think this is gonna be the 3D scene. Okay, and let's just give it a bit more time to render. I'm just gonna change the render type to third for now so we can just render it better. We're gonna just the blur, I think it stands for the background. Okay, we have, but still we have a solid background in here, so we're gonna remove it. Okay, now as you see, we have this newspaper ready in here, which was super quick. And now as you see, when I'm zooming in, we have a camera movement, but for our animation, since we already added camera, we don't want this to happen. We just want to have it in a flat movement. So in order to do that, I'm just going to open the 3D scene one again. Let's just select camera. Okay, we have these keyframes in here. I'm just going to select them. Let's just go into the end, in the beginning, I'm sorry, and then I'm going to just remove it. Okay, we have it, but as you see, we already have some movements for the bottom layers of this new newspaper. So we're gonna just select them. I think it's just gonna be our GB1. Yes, it's a movie clip, so we can just fix that by right clicking on it at the 0 frame, and then we can go into the time, and then we're gonna select freeze frame. So this will stop the frame and we will not have any animation. Okay, this is good. We have it until here, and again we have another layer that also uses the same thing. We're gonna just go, and then in transform, we're gonna just quickly, and let's say click on the freeze frame, and we have it. Okay, this looks super good. I'm gonna just adjust it once it's on 1 second and 12 frames, and then I'm gonna just hit it on 3D. So as you see, as soon as I do that, the rotation has changed, so we need to adjust the rotation. I'm gonna just set it on here, and then by pressing into the position, I'm gonna just bring it up. Okay, this looks good about here. We're gonna just rescale it a bit so it matches the current design of the table that we have. Okay, this looks good. Now we need to also animate it when it's in here. So I'm gonna just go into 1 second and 12 frames. I'm gonna press P to reveal the position, and then I'm gonna hold Shift plus R to reveal the rotation at the same time. Clicking on position and rotation, I'm gonna just set a keyframe. Going back into the 0 frame where animation starts, I'm just going to push it a bit down, and we're gonna just set this on 0, I think. Okay, oh no, 0 doesn't work. Let's just do a quick view, quick design. All right, we already see a bit of perspective, and then it shifts really quickly to here. I think we have a animation in here, and that is because the keyframes are not set aligned properly. So we're gonna just select them, right click on it, and then we're gonna go into the keyframe velocity again, and let's just set the influence on 65% for incoming and outgoing, and then keyframe velocity again, we're gonna set the influence on 65%. So matching the movement, it should fix this issue. Now, as you see, it's super clean and super good. For the last time, we're gonna just go into the text holders, and as you see, it's super clean. We're just gonna select this one, and let's say a new AI tool is out. And we're gonna just adjust this font. Absolutely beautiful and easy. As you see, everything in here is super organized. So if you want to change something, you just need to select it, and then you see if you want to change the image, you can just go and do that. So highly suggested. This pack is super good for your motion designs, and if you can afford it, use the link in the description to do that. And then I'm gonna go into the text holders again, and this time let's just type studies, say people will, and then I'm gonna just hit enter, use AI more in 2026, and then we're gonna just adjust it like this. And I think the image itself, this young woman, is just showing it correct. And there we go. We have this 3D animation, and we have made it, I think, less than 50 minutes. Now, here we are at the end of this video, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave out a like and subscribe to the channel, as it would help me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. I see you in the next one. Have fun.